here.
Peace will embrace you one way or another.
You're just so fucked. Yeah, the background music was so good. I'm like so hyped for is kind of the same thing about Zhongli, because Zhongli came out and was kind of meh character-wise, but I was still like rolling for him because like I just liked his character. I liked having him. I liked playing him. I liked his voice lines. I liked his personality. I just liked what he added to my game. And like, I don't know where Hu Tao's power is gonna be at, but I'm kind of feeling the same vibe with her right now, where like, I just want to get her because she just looks like a character I really like, and I'm gonna have fun with no matter how strong or not strong she is. They keep Sark. I think we might keep Sark. She looks good on paper. She looks weird, which I like. I like when 5 stars have like mechanics. One of the 5 stars that I don't have that I wish I had the most. Like, if I had, like, I have 3 5 stars banners that I missed, which are Child, Venti, and Cleve. And like of those, Child is the one I want the most, just because like he has like mechanics. He has like a really cool, interesting mechanic with the Riptide stuff that looks just fun to play with. Get the spear on her, she's gonna be really good. She should be better than Diluc and Klee. Wow, that is those are bold words, my friend.
I've seen them.
All right, we know we don't win being aggressive here.
Best of luck to you.
I'm already stuck with too many pyros. What I'm kind of hoping to do, because doesn't her alt have like her burst have like a
I'll face you
boosty healy thing, kind of like Bennett? I'm kind of low-key hoping to run her in Bennett's spot. I know she's not gonna be as like helpful. I don't know what we're gonna do. Fuck it. Should I just roll? Yeah, should just roll. Like rolling builds pity. That's all it was
I'll open the way.
saying, but I still need her because she's Luna, dang it. I know. Like I've said a lot that Luna has been one of my favorite characters in this game since I started playing. Well, this party owns bones. Let's hit the Fierin first.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my tempest.
And then we're going to Savoring Slash. It's not that much of a target, but I mean, do we really care about Savoring Slash when we can Bone Maven and then Bone Maven again?
I'm doing you a favor by putting my bones to you.
Brain 'em!
I'm doing you a favor by putting your
Why
bones to
should
you.
the dead justify their anger?
This is gonna be 4, right? Or is this 5? This is 5, that'd be silly. Right, 4, 5. Well, this is officially silly. Bye, Runeblade.
I'm doing you a favor by putting your bones to you.
That is
The dead justify
fucking
their
silly.
anger.
I need Genshin Yuan. Yeah, right. That's originally what drew me to him. He's just like, oh, it's Yuan's voice. What I love though is that chill Yuan's voice. Like Yuan yells a lot.
Be gone.
Isn't Luna voiced by someone else?
I've been keeping this in reserve.
I mean, Nano, you might get Mona on the way. That's what happened to me with Ganyu. I was rolling for Ganyu and I got Mona, and I was actually way more excited.
Darkness, bow before my tempest.
Let's play this before we slash, so that we can get some
Why
healing.
should the dead justify
Finish the
their
job.
anger?
And then we'll just evo this in. I don't have enough pity though. Bury more.
Wind, grant them courage.
Me and my weed. Oh, you're thinking the Japanese voice is mega mean, right? Which is just like, I don't even play in Japanese, but just the fact that like that's the connect. Like that's also a connection. Makes me wonder even more. Like I'm not gonna hear that voice, but it's just too perfect.
I'll head the band.
God damn it! Why are you
won't be
gonna do
long
me
now.
like that? That's some
I've
easy
been keeping
primos.
this in reserve.
They'll give you more.
Blow on.
Oh, you played around the fact that I'm probably going to. I like the English stuff. I really like the English. The English has some very good voices. Even like the. Holy shit! We already have this active. Fuck! I wish we had something to actually do with it. Shit! Everything we buried has been pretty big though, right? Yeah, like we won't get... We might get a Lich if we're lucky. Let's start off with Procession on Greymore and see where this goes. I think we'll get a...
I've seen them.
Okay, alright. Well, that's ready to go. I should have played Bonanza, huh? That was a mistake on my part. I kind of thought I was going to keep Bonanza for 7, so actually it wasn't that big of a mistake.
Attention, everyone! I need to borrow your boats.
There was some method to that madness.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow me.
Can you feel the
There's
excitement
Necro.
in your bones?
Alright, we're going to take 6 again. That doesn't feel great. I mean, I might as well just run this in. Playing an alt without Venti has been painful.
Oh, that was bone
I don't have
crunching.
Venti.
Just finish the job.
Oh wait, we just died to Gorgon. Oh, not yet. We got a Gorgonzola next turn, and there's nothing we can do about it. Venti is literally dead. Anytime someone brings Venti into one of my into a domain, I'm just like, yes, please. Well, unfortunately, we don't actually have.
Vile dragon,
Oh shit.
repent your wicked deeds.
Well, now we died to Gorgonzola. Oh wait, this'll do it.
Oh yeah, this party owns bones.
All life shall perish.
Ah, it feels good. We're still dead. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, this is just the banished one. I was thinking of the Bone Maven, which we don't have. So maybe that wasn't actually that good. Maybe it would have been better to trio. Oh well, it felt good. Okay, so actually that means we can trio, because we're not trying to save for we're not. I fucked up basically. Is what I'm getting at.
Curse 'em.
Rain 'em!
And I think, yeah, we'll still die to Gorgonzola, because Gorgonzola comes out of 8. This is my least favorite card in the game right now. I don't mind the whole bike package. I just hate Gorgonzola. It's just such a... there's nothing you can really do against it. Like, Razia, if they just had Razia, there's a little more interaction there. She's a pain in the ass, but like, all right, they got Razia. I have to kind of like figure out how to play around it. The fact that they have Razia and Gorgonzola is just such a fucking pain. They just have so much like borderline unavoidable damage. Gorgonzola. Have you never heard me call it Gorgonzola?
Let's seize the future.
I don't know why it's auto-modding fuck up. We'll throw these back. Oh, I might regret that. Either die by Gorgonzola or you don't have followers and get killed by Baja. Yeah, right? And like, the deck just has so many fuck you checkmate situations.
The battlefield, my dear old home.
Well, oof berries. This doesn't feel good.
I'm doing you a favor by putting
What?
you complete me.
I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry. Then they have Yerva. Oh yeah, they also have Yerva.
Do not seek what is not.
And they have so many AoEs right now.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my tempest.
You got guts. I've seen that.
Is that all? Okay, we got one more Greymore in the deck still.
All right, troops, get ready for war.
Just draw again.
Attention, everyone! I need to borrow your bones.
You got guts.
More draw.
Can you feel the excitement?
We
in
drew
your
all
bones?
the Greymories again! Oh! Hey, what's up, Nat? I will say, there is definitely a noticeable enjoyment difference between doing this in ranked and unranked. Like, I don't know. I feel a lot less invested in my losses. Like, this is just funny. This is just funny at this point. Let's get Trio in the pool.
Tie 'em up! Rain 'em!
Why should the dead justify their anger?
Pomp.
Ladies and gentle ghosts, follow me.
And then we can hit the conch.
Why should the dead justify their anger?
And get rid of that Ramiel, I guess. I mean, we're taking a lot of damage, but goddamn, look at our shadows! Like, isn't this fucking nutty?
The battlefield, my dear old.
This is also what happens to me every time I play Shadow. Yeah, you really gotta be careful about Oh no!
How's that?
I'll live again.
No! C6. The difference between like C5 Fischl and C6 Fischl is insane. Holy shit!
I'll live again.
You're still winning? Well, that's good to hear.
Strike!
I love the smell of gun smoke in the morning.
Yeah, I love this job.
How do we
course I
get
do.
to that Kage?
Foul forces of darkness,
That ain't
bow
gonna do
before
it.
my tempest.
I think we just don't. I think we're just taking this Kage to the face. Yeah. You're not wrong, but at the same time, more burial? Oh. Supposed to play the fucking Goblin Queen? Risky. Oh, I see why. But we'll already have Greymore ready to go. No, we're Goblin Queening.
You might make a good son-in-law.
You either get Graham as a ward.
Gobby's feeling hungry!
Gobby's
Gobby's
feeling
feeling
hungry.
hungry!
Yeah, I mean, I know this is not great, but it
Please,
just feels right to me at the moment.
let's see how well you handle. How good are you at digging?
It's time to retreat!
Wind, grant them courage.
It means that this is gonna have to go into this, and this can go face, but it means they have to ignore all this. He needs to Nahato to win. Oh, you mean a second one?
I'm here, just like I said in my tip-off note.
Nah, if we could get some sort of Greymore payoff card, that'd be great. That's one of the reasons why I didn't push for Greymore last turn. It's like, well, we know we're not invoking a Greymore, and we don't have anything at the moment to actually capitalize off of getting the Greymore effect anyway. Well, poop berries.
Blow
Right.
on, dear wind.
It's fucking hilarious. Why is that hilarious?
Please steal responsibly.
It's not. I like that sounded it. Like that did not come out the way I meant it to, but. Ugh. All right. No, nothing will die. Ah, fuck! God, these 1/1s are just ruining all of my fun.
Darling, you complete me.
1/1s are just getting in the way of everything.
Complete me. You might make a good son-in-law.
Why should the dead
I should have kept a
justify
Gabi.
their
I should have kept a Gabi for that exact reason. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm dead. Well, GG. Oh, cause it's Chi-Chi. That makes sense. It's funny because in Japanese, 7 is also cheat, but the word for death is closer to the number 4. Because like Shinderu is death, dying, Shin. And then 4 can be Yon or Shin. That's 2 possible words. That's why it's the unlucky number, which probably everyone in chat already knew that, but I just think it's funny that
Another vermin wants
it's a
to
different,
serve.
like, I just think it's funny that, because there's a lot of borrowed words from Chinese, between Chinese and Japanese. I think it's funny that the sound for 7 is the same in both languages, but the sound for death is a number in both languages. Sounds like a number in both languages, but they're different numbers, and one of them is 7. Which is like a couple of things that I think are funny. Shishi. Wait, Selena and Chi-Chi? I'm already like blown away by Ilganyu. Like I still can't hear it, even though I know it's a thing now. You telling me that Selena and Chi-Chi are the same one as well? Cause that's just straight up nutty. Oh, we might actually need it.
I'm doing you a favor by putting your bones
Ladies
together.
Death is different, sounds like 4. Okay, well that's even weirder. Or like even yeah. Her name in Japanese is Nana? Whose is? Chi-Chi's? Because Nana is the other way to say 7. Wait, am I fucking this up? No, 7 is another one that's it's either Nana or She. I might be fucking this up. I never claimed my Japanese was good.
Ladies and gentle ghosts,
Chi-Chi is
follow
Nana?
me.
Because Nana is 7. For sure. I thought Chi was also 7. Ichi, Sanchi, Go, Roku, Nana, Hach, Ku. 7's another one that has 2 possible numbers, but I think I might be fucking it up now.
I'm doing you a favor by putting your bones together.
Yeah, no, right, straight up nutty indeed. Yeah, those are both like, I cannot hear those. I mean, it's really hard. I think, fucking, Chi-Chi's gonna be a huge outliner in that VA's, resume. Because she is such a unique character to voice. Also, oofity fucking oof. Oh, that's gonna be able to take that out before he dies. If you can't answer one of these, you're in a bad spot. I gotta double check my work here. I might have drunkenly, hintfully said the wrong thing about 7 in Japanese. It's she. My nuts. Shichi. That's what it is. Okay, my bad. Shichi. So it's similar. It's Shichi. Also, that's fucking silly.
Foul forces of darkness.
Oh no, they only have
bow
brush.
before my tempest.
7 is also Shichi. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I fucked up. So not Chi,
Where the wind
Shichi.
blows, heaven storm. Wind, grant them courage.
Japanese is a nutty ass fucking language since it has all this weird crossover with Chinese.
stands with
Go on, dear wind.
Fucking hell, they got wrath already? I guess that's what happens when you don't answer an antelope warrior.
It begins.
Let your soul succumb to the void.
I think we dead, boys.
You might make a good son-in-law.
Gabi's feeling
I'll
hungry.
ask because I'm good at card games.
Gabi's feeling hungry.
Let's see how well you.
I mean, they're low, but so are we. They're gonna heal.
What was sown has been reaped.
running for my
Ah, it's not good. That is just objectively not good.
of 6 heralds destruction.
They didn't even get to the essay. They just, yeah, we just did. All right, well, we're having a pretty bad run of it. And I think it's because I'm spending more time talking about Genshin than I am playing the game. But I'm having fun if you guys are. I hope that is the general consensus in chat right now, is that we be losing, but we be having fun. I'm having fun. Yay! Thanks, Nat. Makes me feel better.
This world is brutal, but beautiful.
Okay. I don't know. Do we keep Goblin going? Yeah. I just say in my streams too. This honestly, this is what I would rather be doing every time I stream. I would rather be doing like 60% interacting with chat and 40% playing the game properly, which is kind of why I've moved to unranked. Well, another one of the reasons why I did is because like grinding masters, as I was getting more and more casual with the game, I was just like either needing to really focus on the game to do good or have fun with chat, but absolutely just get trashed game after game. And we're not getting trashed, but like we're still in a lot of these games. I really don't want to procession anything in this hand. I'll skip. It's all about the attitude. Yeah, because this is I am having more fun making this kind of content than trying to actually like grind a GM or anything like that. Having a great time. Oh, that's good to hear as well. All right, let's slash that. Oh, let's procession first. We know we're gonna do it this turn. We might get something better to slash. Like that looks fine. Oh, that's why we're fighting Portal, because it's unranked. I want to play Portal, I just don't want to invest them. I have 10,000 vials, and I still don't want to craft Evo Portal. I might make Rally Portal now that I finished the story, and this is straight up Machina, which I have questions about. Now that I've played Ilganau's story, I kind of low-key want to recraft her and play an Ilganau deck. Because goddamn, as much as Selena is bae, Ilganau has the best art. One of the best arts we've gotten in a long time. Play Portal the game. Oh, Portal's great. Rally's still good. Yeah, I know. For a while, I only wasn't playing Rally because it would require recrafting Ilganau, which just felt bad. For no reason other than I had, she got nerfed and was fine afterwards, but just never good enough for me to justify recrafting her. But now that I know she's just a fun character.
It's still freezing.
Christ, but fizzing the heart of this final. Okay. Oh, I can only. What are you guys on about here? Okay, this is gonna banish. That's fine.
Farewell.
Run this in, and then we can Milteo the Pomp and the Gabi, since we can't play the Gabi. Even if we get a queen off the top here, we can't get the Gabi out anyway. It is a rule. If this is in the pool, I have to, like, draw it. Do we Evo to get rid of a 2/2? It can't really, like, the worst case scenario, it can value trade into this, or, like, Evo trade. Like, I think we're just gonna disrespect it and save our Evo point. You just run one Ilga. Oh, that's an idea. Nova, can you share your list? I might just straight up copy your list and play it for a 10 win if you don't mind. I'm getting, like, that's another thing. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but one of the other things I'm doing now is I'm shamelessly net decking, but also giving credit.
I grow weary of your ignorance.
Such a lovely couple.
It's Belf! It's fucking Belf! Belf!
This is my way.
Did anyone see that coming? God, I want them to win now.
Yeah, I love this job. Of course I do.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my tempest.
I think we want to draw and
Attention,
bury
everyone!
as
I
much
need
as we
to
can.
borrow your bones.
Did anyone see that coming? Because I know I didn't.
Can you feel the excitement in your bones?
I'm doing you a favor by putting my
Tie 'em
bones
up.
to you.
Can you feel the excitement in your bones?
Why should the dead justify
Four,
their
and then we can run this into here. Which will give us enough room to Burial Rites and have Greymori come out for sure next turn, which I kind of want to do. Even though it's not the most efficient use, like we only get one of the 4/4s, we're set up to Greymori.
Can you feel the excitement in your
And we drop
bones?
Evo now. It's my man!
Your flesh and bones are my
Well,
life.
yeah, can you share me the list in a DM?
Grant them
That way I
courage.
can save it, because I might not. I might let it go by in chat on accident. That'd be great. Yeah, and I'm gonna, like, especially with, like, so many people in chat right now. Yay! I feel bad, because I wanted them to win, because they're playing Belf, but we win, so I get a point. If you all have any lists that you want to, that you just think would be fun for the 10 win format, share them with me. And not only will I play them if I have the cards, but I will also, you know, give you credit and like be like, hey, I'm playing so-and-so's list and we're going to see if we can get 10 wins with it. So yeah, like I said before, this is, I got this from Shadowverse Wins where I got a lot of my lists. This was posted by, well, yeah, shared by someone called Ziggaimon on Twitter. Nice. You got it. Quick question though. Do you have the Fiawer leader? I do not have the Fiawer leader. Is that who your newest mod has? Is using anyway? I actually had to unfortunately take off your mod specific, like don't get me wrong, I love it. And actually, at first it was weird to stream with it, but I kind of like streaming with it because people would always be like, Nani? But because I'm often using this rig to stream for Fantasy Forest,
Time for me to prove
and
myself.
taking, like, uninstalling and reinstalling was such a pain that I had to just leave it uninstalled, unfortunately. That use the icy leaders. I could do that. I could do that for a one-off. Because I think when I uninstalled it, I had to re-download the whole package, which is fine. It's just an afternoon. We're gonna undead. This feels weird. I kind of want undead the Bonanza because we can Psychopomp on 2.
Attention, everyone!
And I want to be able to Sark
Borrow
on
your
3 for the
bones.
draw. Yeah, if that's the stipulation for the 10 win, I think that's a fun stipulation. So I might consider doing it. But I don't have Fiawer. And I'm sorry. I ain't gonna pay for Fiawer.
Take in their scent.
If I had Fiawer, I would. But I don't have any of the Eternal ones.
Oh, come on!
Only because I don't play Grand Blue, so I don't really have a lot of hype for it. The leader art, I will say, even as someone who doesn't play Grand Blue, is cool. Like, I love the art. I'm almost tempted for some of the characters on the art alone, and Fiawer is one of them. But it doesn't have the same draw to me like something like 2B had. Fiawer's a good boy. Is he a good boy? That's also nice to hear. I like Salix. I like Fiawer.
At your service.
I'm trying to think who else there is. Let's Sark. Trade
Quit flying around everywhere.
Hey, no dirty
Because
tricks.
killing that when they can't pick it up is fantastic. Oh, is he an angry boy? I'm gonna make you buy Fiawer. You know, I am weak. It might happen. I Maybe I could. I'm not gonna have you buy an $11 skin for a video. I appreciate it, but nah, man.
My blade in your light. Oh,
He's a huge
forest
trash
light.
talker. Like, all of the designs of the Eternals, even for someone who doesn't know anything about Grand Blue, like, I'm really happy they're in this game because they are cool. Even if you don't know what's going on, they're still just cool.
Got me feeling hungry.
Like, they're good art. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot of the flavor. I'm sure they're very flavorful.
Let's see how well you handle. How good are you at digging? Tis natural for leaves to
I
fall.
like, Threo. That's another one that I liked a lot. I like small characters with big fuck-off weapons. Blood has the coolest one by far, yeah. I was just thinking about it today because someone had a picture of an edited picture of Klee with Wolf's gravestone, and I'm like, I cannot wait for our first small frame character that is a Claymore user
You're done
in
for.
Genshin. That is going to be my fucking jam. Again, even if they're not a great character, I'm still using that shit. It's gonna be so fucking funny. Oh yeah, you got a fitty.
Think strong.
Well,
and
you have to
carry
play a
on.
follower. Is this gonna be a Walder? Did you forget that this is a crystallize and not an accelerate? Because that is a common mistake. You underestimate the dump. Okay, there you go. I am legit considering spending $100 on Genshin tonight, so
Town's prosperity.
I respect spending money on dumb shit. I would like to point out, for the record, I'm only doing it because I have the double bonus from that bundle still. It's the only one that I haven't popped. I would normally never spend that much, but because there are 2 banners that I'm incredibly hyped for, I'm thinking of going strong. What does our pool look like at the moment? Now that I've said that, I'm probably going to get a lot of interesting messages in chat. I also got paid! We're gonna put a goblin and see how lucky we get. We'll do goblin, and then we'll get conch in the pool. Let's get a Greymore in the pool since we have 2 in our hand anyway.
Darling, you complete me.
We might be able to get this other Walder off the wood. Awesome! We did it! As often as this can happen, it hasn't happened for me a lot.
That was bone crunching. Hey, no dirty tricks.
Just a lot of people just got paid. It happens across the month. Yeah. Inquis got Lunar New Year. Dude, Genshin's fucking profit margin is about to triple in fucking size. Mini paints? I don't need paint minis. That's awesome.
Light, oh, forest
It did allow us for a plushie. I respect your life choices there. I have an entire bed full of plushies. I fucking love soft shit. A lot of my stuff is
There's always tomorrow.
sounds sad to say, but it actually is. It's kind of fun. They're orphaned, as in like it's people who were leaving the country, and like it's really like when you're dealing with a lot of space, trying to get all your stuff home. Plushies tend to get the lowest priority unless they're very precious, and so having like 3 or 4 of my really close friends now, who I knew were gonna leave at some point, leave to go back home. I just have so many like random like plushies and blankets and things they couldn't afford size-wise to take home.
Darn it all.
There's any plushies. A red orca plushie? That sounds adorable. I don't even know what it looks like, and I already love it.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my tempest.
Let's hit this first.
Ladies and gentle ghosts, follow
And
me.
then I'm just down in Milteo again. I don't think there's a situation where we're gonna play conch.
Darling, you complete me.
Why shouldn't
Attention, everyone! I need to borrow your bones.
Oh, it happened again! I'm not too worried. I'm gonna
can't be
save
stopped.
this Evo point.
Wind, grant them courage.
You never play Conk. Alright, yeah, I didn't think there was a situation where I was going to play Conk. My first... Wow, this first player got so unlucky. Hey, at least it's not me for once. It's the one based off of Scotty's. Oh, awesome.
This is where you shine.
I E2'd my Shining in Arknights today, which isn't a huge E2, but the only reason I'm doing it is because she's been part of my core team since this is pretty much I started. She was one of my like first 6 stars, and it was kind of more. It was a big deal for me because I am now for my core team all but one character is E2, which is I'm pretty proud of that. The only one that is not E2 at the moment is Andrea. I think that's her name, the sniper squid. Because I'm not really sure if she's going to have a permanent spot. She fits in really good at the moment because I'm really sniper heavy with Elysium. And also I'm running Spectre in almost all my runs. So like you get that little bit extra attack speed. I have a $150 loot figure for a game I don't even play. Build the damn thing. All right, we got one more to go. This is way more fun than like grinding. I've been kind of dragging my feet about playing Shadowverse for a while. Like even with the idea of playing unranked, just because like the last handful of streams have just kind of gone so salty. This is a breath of fresh air. This is so fun.
I bring unto you serenity.
Also, speaking of ridiculously expensive loot figures, Patanka, have you ever been to Japan? Because like you go to like Denden Town or like Osaka, not Denden, sorry, that's not the name of it's Akihabara, which in Osaka we have a very small Akihabara called Denden Town. And you go to that kind of shit and there's always like the secondhand anime product stores, which are in these big plexi, they're really cool. What you do is you, alright, fine. You rent, there's like, basically it's like a room full of these plexiglass boxes that are all stacked on top of each other that have like a code. And you rent the box, and then you can put anything you want in it with a price tag. And the way the system works is the store will manage it. So if you want to buy it, you'll walk around with like a notepad and a pencil, and you'll be like, oh, I want item 62 from box 73C. And you write down the list of stuff that you want, and you'll take it, and they'll go back and they'll get the stuff out, and they'll collect the money, you know, keep however much you owe them, and then they will, let's hit. And then basically, if you're renting one of these spaces, you just check in every now and then, be like, did my shit sell? Do you have money for me?
Shall we?
Do we need to respect this? Probably not. I'm gonna go with not. Oof. Rank is my unranked. I don't care about, but yeah, I know it's. Okay, I'll get back before I finish. Like, what basically it's really cool. They can go to these places. You can find stuff that's not necessarily popular at the moment. Like that's where I do like if I'm going back home, as or I often will do like my Christmas shopping and stuff. Because my sister is a total fucking weeb. She's the one who made me into a weeb, not the other way around. Even though she's 8 years younger, the weebhoodness of my life is her fault. Anyway, side note, back to the lewd figure thing. You go in there, and I like to call them boxes of shame. They'll be like, because you can't get by, there's like 3 or 4 dozen of these boxes, and there's like 2 that are just nothing with like lewd figures with like post-it notes over the tits. And it's just obviously like someone's like, I might have too many of these and maybe I just need the cash at this point in my life. Before, well, after COVID is finished being a dick, come to Japan, visit Osaka, and we'll chill. Emoto made me an otaku. Legit. Fucking jit is how it happened. When I was a kid, the only anime I really watched was Digimon. I remember trying a couple, like I watched the Pokemon anime, it was alright. And like I remember watching like Monster Rancher and a couple other things. And thinking, yeah, they're alright. And then like I was in university and I would come home and on the weekends. And one weekend I came and she was watching anime. And like the way the basement is set up, there's like the living room and there's the TV against the wall. And on the other side of the wall is my old bedroom. I was sleeping in the basement. 1 second, let me navigate this turn. Because we want to bury as much as we can here. Actually, no, we want to bury and draw, so let's do this.
Attention, everyone! I need to borrow your bones.
And we'll hit this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Clean up my
follow
shop.
me.
Can you feel the excitement in your
And we'll hit
bones?
this.
I'm doing you a favor by putting your bones
Attention,
to
everyone!
use.
Can you feel the excitement in your bones?
Okay. And so she's doing that, and she was like just kind of starting her anime adventures. So like I think she was still at that phase where she was listening to dubs.
Nothing yet.
And I just hear them like talking, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're talking about World War II, but I can't tell. And I was like really into history at this time. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. So I peek my head out. I'm like, Bondboy Girl Junior, because I'm not gonna say my sister's name. Bondette.
Tomorrow.
What are you watching? And she was like, oh, it's this thing called, it was Hetalia, was what it was. And I got really into that, because I'm like, oh, cool, it's just like, it's World War II history. This is like really interesting to me. We're going to, I think we're fucked, by the way. I'm like chatting away and having a great time talking about this, but at the same time, looking at this game right now, and we are not in the best position.
Justify their anger.
Every fucking
Why
time.
should the dead justify their anger?
No, it was Hetalia.
Your flesh life
So she was, I mean, I don't know where she started. She had already watched a couple things at that point.
Why should the dead justify their
But that was what got me into it, because I'm like, oh, it's just my history. So I'm watching with her, I'm like, and so like that was the anime that kind of helped me get over a lot of like, because like I think one of the hardest barriers in anime is just getting over some of the tropes. Like at first, a lot of the tropes can be really jarring, but once you like recognize it, once they normalize for you, anime is really fun to watch, and because you know you're expecting these kind of like weird reactions or weird angle, like you're expecting this stuff. Asher Lang just made World War II history. From Digimon to Hetalia jump. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I watched Digimon like while it was airing. That's my age. That was my fucking jam. I remember, this is the weirdest shit, like not weirdest, but this is like some Bond lore here. I was doing I played like junior high school basketball, maybe elementary, but like junior pro basketball, whatever age range that was. And that was on Saturdays, and that was always when Digimon aired as well. And like this was like later in the season. The the first series of Digimon is like 54 episodes, so it was almost a year. It was over a year.
You got guts.
Okay, at least we have. Okay, so we can. Let's just necro to deal with this shit.
Let's do it, everyone.
I'm coming
And
for
then we
you.
can hit here,
Detestable.
hit here,
Detestable.
hit here,
Detestable.
hit there,
That's hot.
hit there.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my tempest.
That's hot.
And make a big board. I don't know how good this is gonna be, but we made it.
Wind.
And I remember, so like this was like late in the season when the basketball season started, and like I would have to. Digimon is why I learned how to use the timer record function on a VCR. every fucking Saturday before I'd go to my stupid basketball game that I didn't even really want to play that much. I would have to set the VHS tape so that I could record Digimon and watch it when I got back.
Judgment is
Now we
paramount.
top deck in session. We have nothing to bury. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm expecting to do at this point. So, where's our draw? VHS to digital. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had a lot of VHS as a kid. And then I remember the switch to digital because we were in that. Ah, God.
Into the blue and beyond.
Uh-oh. How bad is that? I stole a VHS once? Oh shit, now we're getting some Nat lore. Oh fuck.
Blow on, dear wind.
Anyway, what happened was, I remember the switch to DVD pretty well because that was all, we got, when we get into DVD, my dad also got into Netflix. I don't know what we have, probably Conk.
Oh yeah, this party owns bones.
Why
Fine,
should the
because we
dead
still have an Evo
justify
as well.
their anger?
We can only attack once, right?
Death has no mouth, but it must
Oh, but it's strike.
scream.
Rally 20.
Your funeral
Yeah,
begins.
I'm gonna disrespect the 5-5.
What is it you desire?
Death is sublime.
Because your hand is bad. Don't tell the other artist. VHS of what? Oh, so anyway, my dad got Netflix like when it was first starting. And so we had the old school mail-in style Netflix.
Remember that you must
I think this is death. I think this is the combo, yeah.
memento vita. There's always tomorrow.
Where like you would, I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks a month, and you'd rent 2 DVDs at a time. That's not death yet. Oh, it's gonna be death soon though. You'd rent 2 DVDs at a time, and basically what it was, they would just mail you an envelope with it, and you'd watch it, and you'd mail it back, and then they'd just send you the next available one on your queue. It was a Scooby-Doo VHS. Oh man, did you like take it from a friend's house? Mail on Netflix, how I also watched most of my anime in high school. Oh yeah, so anyway, back to the my adventure in anime. From there, I was watching it and I'm like, hey, this is all right. You got any more of this? And the one that, so I could tell it was like my entry point, but my actual like, I sat down and really got into the series and watched all of it was Sergeant Frog. Is that death? Also, look at their triple fucking A-myth here. Oof. I think we lose. Yeah, so we watched all of Sergeant Frog, and from there then I branched out into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Soul Eater, I think were the next two ones after that, and then it just branched and branched from there. Yo, Karado Gunso. Yeah, man! I have my Kararo. I got Kararo. I got Tamama. I got Kururu. I can never find is it Gororo? I'm trying to remember the last name. Gororo, I actually did a cosplay of Gororo once. Soul Eater, that was my gateway. Oh dude, Soul Eater was so good at that point in my like weeb career. I don't know I don't know if it would hold. I never want to rewatch it. I'm always afraid that if I rewatch it, hopefully like nostalgia will make it good. I'm always afraid that I won't like it as much if I rewatch it, but goddamn was it so good as like my third anime. Kaichoa Maid Sama, I remember that one. Who spent money on Bison? I know, right? I never see these ugly ass skins.
Tie 'em up. Brain 'em.
Yeah, Soul Eater was great. We did a Soul Eater cosplay as well. So, okay, so from there, like, fast forward a year after this, and my sister goes to the next step, and she starts getting really into conventions. Or, like, wants to go to them. And she's A, a little bit shy, and B, can't drive yet, I don't think. And so like I think for her first 2 conventions, I like went with her and I drove her out. Like, I remember I went to her with her we went to both of our first convention together. I do remember that because we went there and we didn't cosplay at all. And we went there and it was really weird because after like a couple hours, we're like, wow, we feel underdressed for not cosplaying. Let's. I don't have anything else. And so the next time when we went, we cosplayed. I don't know which cosplay that was.
Oh, quit flying around everywhere.
But we did a couple of. I only cosplayed I think 3 times.
He's feeling hungry.
Once was. It's really bugging me that I can't remember the red frog's name. Is it Gororo? I gotta look it up now. It's not Gororo though. It's. Gororo doing so characters. My siblings go to cons too. Giroro! That's what it is. Giroro. And so like yeah, one time it was like it wasn't just Giroro, it was like an anthropomorph. So like I had this like red jacket of a friend's that I borrowed and I wore this big white shirt and I had an actual like Giroro hat. And my friend who's really into like crafts had made me a cardboard rocket launcher that was the exact same size and shape. That was a really fun one. So I did that once.
Make a good son-in-law.
He's feeling hungry.
And then another time we did a group Soul Eater cosplay. So my sister did Mako.
Let's see how well you
I did
you
Quit flying around
Mako's
everywhere.
dad, whose name like Death Scythe, is that his name? And then my roommates at the time did Medusa and Stein.
Away with you.
That cosplay sounds amazing.
So much
If I
more
still had my
than-
Facebook active, I'd honestly just like show a picture real quick. I'll share it on my Twitter. That's what I'll do. I'll actually use my Twitter for some interaction, and I'll see if I can find these pictures and share them. Medusa, yeah. They did Medusa. So that was a fun one, and then the other one I did, which is my proudest, and I've done it twice now. Like I did it once in Japan because there's a Den Street Festa. Let's play the guy.
He's feeling hungry.
I'm like barely paying attention to this game if you can't tell.
He's feeling hungry.
Let's see how well you have to do
Let's get rid of this.
I'll live again.
And we can run this face.
Quit flying around
I have no
everywhere.
idea what they're doing here. Death the Kid is my favorite. I wanted to do Death the Kid sometime.
Shutting down.
Death the Kid is great. So anyway,
Shutting down.
in Japan, I've gone to Comiket once. And it was fun, but it was actually kind of disappointing if you've gone from cons. Because, like, cons are, like, really, like, people hanging out, people enjoying their hobby together. And what I love cosplay at cons. Because it ranges from, like, people who are, like, borderline professional to, like, some kid who just really liked this character and, like, do it together with a cardboard box. Like, I love that creative range. And at these big Japanese events, you don't really get that. It's, like, all professionals.
Bow before my tempest.
We won't get the full value off the Wraith. We won't get a full. We're in a lot of awkward situations. What we can do is run this in here, and then get the Wraith, and then that'll Evo, and we can run it into. Honestly, let's just run it into this. And we're gonna Evo this face. Cause like I want to acquire face damage, and like they're gonna want to trade this for the draw. We're at 20, they're at 11. They're gonna want to trade this for the draw. And so like, where the fuck on this random weeb rant was I?
Oh yeah, this party owns bones.
So in Osaka, there's Den Fest. There's a Den town, which is like our Akihabara. We are boned. That's bad.
Foul forces of darkness, bow before my
That's
tempest.
a rickety wrecked. really think that's just GG. I really think maybe I could have made a better choice. Just maybe, just maybe. God damn it, of course is when I throw the Gabi out. Ah, it's my own fault. I should have known not to do that. Yeah, if this Evos, we're just fucked. I'm in danger. Nova Lord to the Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, that's awesome! Aw! That's fucking great. So anyway, Den Town. They do a street festival, which is just kind of a weeb cosplay festival. And it's great because like it is still mostly professionals, but there's like it's a little more amateur-y. And so like my friends and I will sometimes just go and like amateur stuff. And so I bring this up because I've twice now done this cosplay, and both times I did it, I literally did it because I decided the night before the event I was gonna cosplay, and it is the $5 cosplay, which is L from Death Note. Like, all you need is a white shirt that's too large, a black wig, and someone to do your makeup. And everything else is just how well you carry the character. I wasn't as into it when I did it in Japan, but when I did it for the con, I just had I was like crouch sitting. So like the con is at this like a huge hotel that has like a water park as well. And so like one of my friends was really smart. She did Miku, so she could do like swimsuit Miku and also do like the swimming and stuff. And I was just L, so I remember like sitting in these like beach chairs and doing it the crouch sit and like dipping way down. Oh, it was so much fun.
I'm doing you a favor by putting your bones to use.
You remind me of Griffin McElroy. I love that. I'm gonna have to Google
Who are you calling a list?
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm already happy. I was a podcaster. Okay, cool. Oh, he's a co-founder of Polygon. That's awesome. Turbo. Oh, that's awesome. I only cosplay easy as fuck characters. I'm just gonna bone Maven to get towards
I'm doing you a
Greenway.
favor by putting your bones
Hey, that's helpful.
Follow me.
He's a good boy. I love him. I will keep that in mind. I'll check out his podcast sometime. I'm so bad at exploring more podcasts. I finished like all of No Such Thing as a Fish, which is my like favorite podcast. And I'm just listening to it all again now. Like I'm just randomly like listening to an episode. It is like the best educational brain junk because it is just trivia and it's very intelligent comedians just kind of sharing trivia. And so it is just the best, like, if you just kind of want to hear someone in the background, because you're kind of learning fun facts, but also, like, really funny British banter. And so, like, there's all these amazing podcasts out there that have these, like, really cool premises and, like, have this, like really cool content that I feel like I should explore. And I'm always just like, yeah, but I kind of just want to listen to more No Such Thing as a Fish. Because it's like the best for like, if you're like kind of working on something or kind of like somewhat getting distracted. Like you can get distracted from it and then just jump back in. Because they're usually just kind of jumping around between facts and connecting to other facts. So if you like lose what's going on for 2 or 3 minutes and then come back to it, it doesn't really get in your way of enjoying. Let's deal with this.
A fitting end.
Good DM. I'll do Adventure. I have heard of Adventure Zone.
I'll open the way.
Oh no! That is unfortunate. That's fine. We're gonna Milteo and we're gonna get our Gabi King. We have been chilling on this last win for ages. I'm gonna love posting this to YouTube because it is literally gonna be like an hour and like the first episode of this is gonna be like getting, I don't know what we were at before, 4, getting like 5 wins, and then the last episode of this, like hour and a half of me talking about weeb shit and just losing constantly. Come on, I'm in no rush. I'm having a great time. Like, I'm just having fun. Although if we do finish this, we can maybe start a different deck. Or I might just dip and roll on my Hu Tao banner. That could very much happen.
Darling, you complete me.
You said you can stop streaming after. Yeah! Alright, we'll run this in. You're trapped here. Ah. I very much maintain control over my
Is it you desire?
commitment to streaming. Because I want it to feel like a hobby for as long as it, god damn it, can.
One step at a time. I
Wake
can
up,
do
Bondi,
this.
you're in a dream right now? Is it a dream because I'm having fun playing Shadowverse?
We can do this together.
Is that the dream? I tried, fellas. Man, yeah, we get shat on by this Evo portal list. Oh, they can push 3 face, which is a good amount considering we're already at 12.
Foul forces of darkness.
Alright,
Bow
let's
before my
run
tempest.
this in here. Trade this in before we hit the 3/3. That's some health and some shadows and some cards. We're getting close to Grey Moor.
Wind, grant them
And we get the
courage.
buff. That Teddy is freaking me out. I think it's kind of the point. It's one of the cards that I hate when they're animated, because some cards when they're animated just shake a lot. Like some cards are really cool. They have like all this like flowy stuff, and it's like really like nice and calming. And then some cards just vibrate. Portal's unironically really good against Shadow, and nobody talks about it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. It's just vibrating.
It's a nice one. It's a nice roaring flame.
Well, we're getting closer and closer to getting the Grey Mori. We won't get it on 7. Wait.
Foul forces of
Oh, it
darkness.
doesn't count!
Bow before my
I was like,
tempest.
oh, the invocation. Okay, so this invocation happens. Like, the invocation all happens simultaneously. Wait, we have a Grey Mori in here, right? I haven't just, like, thrown all my out, not paying attention. I haven't thrown any out. Alright, that was a different game. Let's Multeo and see what we get, because we still have an Evo. We might actually end up playing Runeblade. So let's, ditch... Conk. And probably Psycho Pump.
Darling, you complete me.
Why should the dead justify their anger? Why should the dead justify their anger?
And then we can Evo this into here to kill it. I think we just get blown out, right? Like, this is a OTK deck.
Justify their anger. Why should the dead justify their
Profit twice in one game, because that's one turn, because that's kind of silly.
Wind, grant them courage.
All right, well, they need to kill something. Oh, we get Runeblade as well. Well, that's gonna be interesting. If we don't just fucking die here. Me with icy choo-choo, motherfucker. It do be like that.
There are 1,000 ways to die.
Is this where we
Terminate you.
die to some silly combo?
The world is not mistaken.
and then you play the twins, who I believe are 2 and 3. It's fine, they don't have their twins. Alright, if you think so. If you say so confidently.
You must die.
Are you sure, Patanko?
Memento
You
mori.
pass.
Wait, that wasn't active. I don't think I gave the,
Again.
Oh, cool!
Such a lovely couple.
I'll live again.
Blow on, dear wind.
Begin.
You got guts.
Oh, alright. Do I want to double IMT here? Yes. Because I want to be able to stop their bullshit.
Tie 'em up.
Curse 'em.
Rain 'em. Tie 'em up.
Curse 'em.
Oh, wait. No, then I can just Bone Maven.
Yoink. Nose bone.
That's way better. Fuck yourself. Oh, man. Late game Bone Maven is hilarious. 10 damage to face. I know, right? I can't punch past this. No, there's no way. 4 wards and 2 of them kill upon being killed. Oh, they're gonna try.
Dance of incineration.
Dude, if they pull this off, I won't even be mad.
There are 1,000 ways to die.
This isn't a game.
I'll be a little mad
The world is not the
because I
same.
kind of want to get out of this,
You are.
but do we got this? What does that do? Okay.
Such a pain.
I'm just gonna do it again.
You got guts. I've seen them. Sorry.